Right, hello. I might be finishing this game today. I feel like I'm running out of things to do. I basically just have to like find the murder weapon, interrogate drivers. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. I think I can't do this right now. Check the island. I just hope we're not at the point where I go to the island and it's finished in like 30 minutes when I'm left without a game to play. So how do I even get to the island? That's the question. I need a boat. I'm assuming I can get transport over from the docks down here. Is my assumption. I really like this song when you're in the roundabout area. It's just so calm and peaceful. So I might be able to borrow a boat, probably from this lady. Let's careening her boat, whatever it's called. Unless... Okay, so she left. Yeah. So her boat is done. You should ask the owner before you take this boat to Ireland. Why?
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it. Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
Yeah, they were very close.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot. You should see the other guy. 2 dead, 1 in the hospital.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. Better than being dead.
Most cops are killers. I was a killer long before this happened.
Aye. Not a lot of RCM men who aren't killers.
True enough.
She knew you were one when you took her to Land's End.
I dodged the second shot. Are you impressed?
Well, good for you.
I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get her out island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
It can't take 2 days, right? Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
And also no promises.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
And not a long...
Crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
What's on that island?
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
2 days of sunshine. I just got a bacterial infection. Yeah, you said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies.
He went there to drink?
Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Sure.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We'll use your skiff then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
So, I could just go straight there, but I'm gonna talk to the children in case they have some important information that I can take advantage of.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Is Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They must be Lillian's twins.
Lily's mum.
You've been to that island, right?
That iron.
Yes, that one.
That's nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And a fire. We make a fire.
You made a fire?
Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
What then?
There are lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like
I'm
it
assuming he wants
there.
them to put the
He
fire
shouldn't
out
go.
because the fire is very visible. So if there's sign of life there, that's
Yes.
not great for him.
Because he doesn't want to be found.
Exactly.
Smoke traces.
You mentioned something about light.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy's age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think.
Base of
No,
operation?
he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to the island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Well, that's sad.
Don't say that, he didn't.
His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying.
A dull pain flashes through your mind.
It's okay to kill yourself, don't say that to kids. I'm gonna blow my brains out, gonna close this one final case and then blam, I'm out of here. And say that to kid, that's fucked up. Your father did not kill himself.
I don't know.
I don't remember who their father
Doesn't
is.
even have anything
Have you
to
met
do
his
with
father?
you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The
Really?
two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Hey, Pearly Snow. I'm liking it a lot so far. It's very good. So I played Zero Parades before this, actually. So I finished Zero Parades already, and I mean, it's the eternal question is which one of them is better, I guess. And I think for me, I prefer Zero Parades over this so far, but this one is really solid. I like Harry as a character more than I did Cascade. And this game has more humor in it, which I think is a nice touch, since both of the games are quite serious otherwise. But yeah, it's a great game. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about Ireland?
There's
The boy says, rubbing his eyes, clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy.
Sure.
We should check up on that island.
Now, if only I had some more health. I do have healing at least, but... And 3 skill points. Now the question is, should I save these skill points for when I get to the island? I probably have to do some skill checks, right? Might be a good idea to have the skill points in case I need to reset them. Just in case, I will save here. Now I'm assuming this island is the final part of the game.
A steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty.
Really nice, and the other writing is very good in this. Also noticed you're from Norway. Almost neighbor. Oh really, where are you from?
That's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A
Is it-
strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go?
Finland. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I would say we are neighbors then, because Finland and Norway touch borders all the way north, so
Have
we're
you made
neighbors.
all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
Sure, I'm ready. I feel like I wrapped up basically everything.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim, I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What do you mean, what? What? How else are we to blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Sweden, they're in between, taking all the attention. Very true. Typical Sweden, getting in front of everyone. Sure, let's leave. I've been to Sweden many times, but I've never been to Finland. Even though it's close. I would like to visit Finland sometime. Look at him, holding his boombox, enjoying life. Imagine if you just crashed and sank. How beautiful. I haven't been to Norway, but I played this game called Dragon, and that was set there. I haven't even heard of that game. So that's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of media that's created that's set in Norway. At least recently, like the last few years. Norway used to be like this insignificant country, and now I feel like many games and the series and movies are set in Norway. It's interesting. It's made by a Norwegian studio called Red Thread Games. Huh. I've not heard of that studio. We have very few studios in Norway. The biggest one is Funcom, of course. But other than that, we don't really have that many studios. She was talking about having just filled up the tank, and to be conservative with the fuel, you could literally swim that in like 2 minutes. It can't be that bad, right? What? Ragnar Tørnquist was the director. He may have had different studio, made the other games. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. I was not aware.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you. Let's go.
Climb out. A makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. It might be interesting if you like this type of game like Disco Elysium. Yeah, I do. Before I played Zero Parades, I never actually played games like this. But then I played like Zero Parades and then Disco Elysium now, and it's
The
interesting.
chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Like if you have the patience to read and invest yourself in a story, these kind of games are very good. Well, some of them at least. Of course, not all games are good. This leads to the depot on the Land's End.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Yeah, that's true.
As a defensive measure, locking off that side of the bay.
Sure. Recently played Citizen Sleeper. I've heard that name before, but I have no clue what it's about. But yeah, if you have patience, then these games are great. But if you don't have patience, then you're gonna get bored before it gets to the interesting part, I feel like. It's a gnarly sound, what the hell? Hey, jellyfish. Nice of you to drop in. Wait, can I not go here? Oh, here. These tires are falling apart, they're at least 50 years old. It's also kind of funny because I knew about Disco Elysium and I had it on my library for a while without playing it. And then I was contracted as an animator on Zero Parades, which is what made me play that game, and from that game I wanted to play Disco Elysium afterwards. So I probably wouldn't even be playing Disco Elysium right now if it wasn't for that. I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away, 102, 105. On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other, like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work.
I've not heard of this game. Is it new? No, this one is a few years old probably. I don't remember when it came out. But it's from the same developers that made Zero Parades. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but it's very story heavy.
Of great importance to the few who attend.
Very story heavy, very reading heavy. But also very unique. Of course, important to the few attend. To the west.
A silent hiss, sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
And to the east?
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand, the low tide filtered through its grains, a bird tending to its feathers.
Ahead.
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow, a big building.
Beyond that, further north.
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Below the silence.
A jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world.
I like that hearty mode. It's a satisfying animation. Kim.
Yes?
It's pretty silent on this island.
It is. Is that why we are stopping?
I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant
Okay, never
nods
mind.
in silence.
I really like Kim's character voice and voice acting in this game. I agree. He has a very like characteristic voice. Like it's easy to recognize him
Yes?
He has a very like interesting personality as well. But says ICM, you see a star with a little specks on it. I also really like, I don't think we're gonna hear them anymore, but the voice acting when you hear the limbic system talk, that's my favorite. The little bird from the coin-operated viewer still holding on. Oh, wait to get up there, the stairs are gone. So I will give a heads up that I'm most likely approaching the end of the game, so if you want to avoid spoilers, it's probably a good idea to look away.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
What is the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM, it sounds like RCM. Revolutionary Citizens Militia.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
Me?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Interesting.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex.
Nice political thoughts.
It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
What I'm hearing is we descended from the glorious Revolutionary Army. It's a little embarrassing 51, no? Maybe we need to rebrand. ICM sounds like ICP very close to the International Collaboration Police. We descended from the glorious Revolutionary Army.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. It doesn't really matter.
A white star.
No, an upside-down star.
Same thing.
With its horns in the sky. The symbol of the commune.
Are those specks stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
Looks old. What is it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter.
Thank you.
One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Makes sense. I mean, yeah, 40 years isn't that long. So there's something down there, but I have to go in first, probably. So I'm going to assume we will meet the killer here. This was once an armament rest. Armament. Twin cannons were attached here, medium distance, large caliber. What is this?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Or fuel into the tank? Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout.
Was the open fuel cap on the side of the dynamo?
The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Tap on the side.
Hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean, a generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
Answer me, Kim. I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
Probably the fire
The
guy.
wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Or fuel into the tank seems like a bad idea, but I'll do it anyways.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Okay. Apparently, I had fuel for it. Books mostly fantastic and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce and fire, a survivor's kitchen. Oh, here's a sniper nest. See candles planted on a broken rangefinder. A moth-bitten bedsheet keeps the wind out. Hand-eye coordination.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures. Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife. Widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive? Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
International thriller about circuit benders?
Someone's made themselves a home.
Oh god. Does anything stand out as unusual?
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Honestly, I need this voice actor to narrate my audiobooks. I know, right? He has the best voice.
Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say. The print in some of these is pretty small, though. This person has good eyesight.
So I did save skill points exactly for this situation, conceptualization. If I level this up now, I can retry it, but I can also change out some clothes. But yeah, the voice acting in this game, and actually in Zero Parades as well, is very good. They really knocked it out of the park with the voice acting. The game was written by an Estonian writer. Ah, interesting. I mean, was the story written by him, or was everything? Because if it's everything, that's impressive. But I'm assuming like this general story was written by him, and then he had other writers to help with the dialogue, I'm assuming.
Soft covers, serialized
22%.
fantastique, and detect. Oh yes,
There we
under
go.
the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly light reading.
Look game, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful. The range common is commie ranting. Downbeat dribble for people who can't get shit done. Look game, a book left wing, I have no comments, do you?
Ouzia. Humanitarian sciences. Stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West anymore.
The game was written and designed by a team led by Estonian novelist Robert Kurwitz. Interesting. Yeah, because I'm assuming like the writer and designer makes sense. Because I think writing everything in this game as a single person would be so much work.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. Wasn't there some in the communist student's room?
A student in an apartment building seemed to have some as well.
Well, yes. That one student did.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
critical theory books what do you think this means.
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Because one of the things about this game is how many different paths you can take, depending on your choices. So I can imagine writing out all the different paths and making sure it's all lining up correctly must be so much work.
Interesting.
Okay, so I was expecting it to have some interesting information for me, but I don't think so.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft-cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracol blanket.
Continue.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
I will sleep for an hour because that's gonna heal me, I think.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Planescape Torment was the biggest influence of Disco Elysium. Huh. Planescape Torment? I don't think I've ever tried that one. Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close.
Maybe we'll get to
until
hear the limbic system one last time.
you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep.
Okay, no. Unfortunately not. How long was I out, Kim? Kim? Where the hell is Kim? The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. I should never slept. Oh god, no. Wait, I can't even go out this way. I think I have to go the other way. He said he would keep watch. Was he taken by surprise? The door is still closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. Okay. If he's dead because I slept an hour, I'm gonna cry. Oh no. So I can't go left. Go down to the chain, there's something there. What chain? Go down to the chain, what's he talking about? Huh. I'm assuming it's this way. Okay. I need... Oh, I can't actually open my inventory here. I can't take the flashlight. Okay. Walk into the water now. You see footprints on the water. Further.
Dolores Day, the innocence
Am
of
I
human
dreaming? Am I having like a trippy dream?
and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live
Marova.
there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of Immortality. That's cool.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway,
Your skin is holy and soft. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
no, Harry. No.
At least it packs light, I
don't
know,
want
right?
a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
That doesn't sound very enjoyable. Can I just go with you?
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I mean, there's a 92% chance that I do it. But that's not a very good things for me. That's not a very good way for things to be. I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
It does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into. You're the ex something. You're the morning. At second thought, you're Dolores Day, the queen regnant of the territories of Mundi and Isolande, and nothing else.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne aerodrome at 10:20 p.m.
10:20.
I still have a light rail to catch.
You'll be fine.
I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
I should have stayed down. I should have gone in deeper to a place where I never met you. Because it's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closer.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
Cool, your friend. Just say nothing, just look at her.
She does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed. The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her like a white flag. 1,000 times you beat an animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric. What is underneath has always calmed you, centered you, made you sane. In your mind, you could still climb inside her bed. Still the only man.
On second thought, you're Dolores Day. Maybe this takes me
Yes,
back.
Harry, I am. Things have gotten much better for me. Now that I am the ruler of the known world.
It pulls up the silver.
Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go.
I didn't think she was gonna say more.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
I mean, there's still 92% chance I'm just gonna try, I guess. I succeeded. Nice. It's the moment we've been waiting for. Don't mess it up, Harry. Don't be awkward. Why is he sneaking up?
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to
Yeah, well,
me.
it's too late for that now. Her cheek against mine, cold silver against my forehead, squeeze her wrist, move your mouth, move your mouth.
Nothing, just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots.
Feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow. Warm exhalations against the side of your mouth. Her tender soul moving through her lungs.
Her cheeks against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz. A bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it.
Heal morale.
You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Cold silver against my forehead.
The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
Squeeze her wrist.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Distrust. For you. The curve of her spine. Her shoulders hunched. She keeps herself stiff. Her center guarded from your motions. Unresponsive to your guidance.
You're not kissing me back?
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
You fucked up, Harry. You made everything worse.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry.
It was?
I never cheated on you.
Does it done?
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slid her down her chest and onto the lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
Wow, so is it mine?
Of course not.
She looks down at her belly, then up at your old eyes.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
She's dragging Harry through the mud.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one.
What, a war criminal? By the way, I'm making mad paper now. My net worth is insane.
It's not about paper, Harry. Or anything like that.
Sure.
Like she's heard it before. 1,000,000 times.
It's about taking care of yourself. Life is not a competition.
It is a competition I'm going to win. You have a new guy, right? He's fucking poor compared to me. I'm gonna incinerate him. I have more money than any human being should have. It's scary how rich I am. I'm richer than God. You're right, it's all fucking shit.
No, it's not. I'm glad you're finally taking care of yourself financially. I really am, but you need to do it for yourself. Not me. I don't need it. I need to run to the aerodrome.
You failed. This failed. The hostile takeover. The Dawn Raid. Paper made out of broken, twisted trees. You're just insane. Insane and gone. Even 6 billion won't fix you if she's not there.
Don't go.
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go.
Wait, yes, I have other questions first. Where is the list?
Yes, somewhere hidden among the options popping up in your nervous system is the right one. That will make
I don't
her
think
love
so.
you again and not go to the aerodrome at all.
I'm just gonna chat with you and be late. Yeah, no, I've been keeping her here for so long and she's still here. You said I have a vast soul and you will always come back to it. I bought you a figurine of the headless fallen raider. I forgot about this.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
I mean, they can, if they're very cool. But then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say. The figurines don't do anything? Anything at all. But I thought the historic figure she had.
Missed my flight. Gonna have to go back to Harry. That's how I get her back. He's making her miss her flight.
Yes, I thought it would be good. A form of communication where words have failed. Yes, it was a good idea, but she felt obliged by the headless phone rider to give you things in return. Things she no longer wants to give you. So she refused. That's how it goes. Your figurine rider idea was naive.
What about dice? I had some custom dice made.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome.
Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the Headless Fallen Rider back then.
I mean, back then you can still like it, right? But you said that if I stole and you will always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, I didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
You brush a strand of white hair out of her eye.
You need to recite it to her, for effect.
Oh no.
All of it. No summary.
Do I actually have to remember it?
Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
I have it right here. Let me refresh your memory. Let's take a pause bitterly. Trip down memory lane.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for
Oh, yes, you do. I will make you have time for it. Take out the letter and read. Every morning, when I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. She has no words. Every step I take, it grows. Until the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step on the light rail and look back. Something, something. Bow collector. I know it will be like this until I walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always come back to it.
Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now?
There's more kisses, kisses, kisses. Being a police detective, I have performed a handwriting analysis on this. I know it was you. Still wondering where Kim is. I know, right?
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. On Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand. It was 1,000,000 years ago. No.
Maybe Kim is having his own weird trippy dream.
It was 100,000,000 years ago. I was someone else then. Filled to the brim with love for you. Hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
Harry doesn't seem to wonder about Kim anymore. I know, right? He just, the moment he finds Dolores Day, he's just forgetting about Kim completely. But the real homie this game is Kim.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
I was cool. And to turn back to the person you were, I can see her in you under the gown of that and at the wrist. What happens now? I was cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex.
Best bro forgotten. Moment of silence for Kim, our actual homie.
The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Voyager Road, I know that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
Ah. The house.
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
Can't you turn back to the person you were?
And my crown of immortality? No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford.
But I'm
Can't you
rich
see?
now.
I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
Wow, that's rude.
A cheap rental with mold on the walls and the tap dripping.
Cheap flat, so the rich man took you from me.
Yes, I have found someone for whom I can feel the same. A copy of my love for you, only this time he is careful and rich. He will not lose me. It will go somewhere, it will grow.
Your heart burns. Through the blackness you feel the trickle of blood on the mattress below you.
Harry, do you notice how none of this is very funny?
No, this is very funny. Ha ha ha. You are the least funny part about me. That's rude. This is the longest and realest breakup I've ever seen in a game. Yeah. I mean, this, I think, as far as I'm like, caught up, is they already broke up previously, and now I'm dreaming about it probably. No, this is very funny.
Stop laughing like that, please. It's scary.
What do you mean scary? What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
War criminal.
Who says that? I have ruled with kindness, grace, and temperance. It's perfectly normal to have an army of humanity. I am the innocence of humanism. I call it whatever I want to. Besides, you're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I really have to go to the aerodrome. I don't have time for this.
You've been saying you have to go to the aerodrome for like 2 hours now. I think you're fine.
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a war criminal. Seriously.
You never know, some women are into that probably. You're right, I'm sorry. You're soft and good, not a war criminal.
I'm not that either. Can't I just be?
What happens now?
Nothing. I have to go. I'm gonna go now.
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
Wait, can't we sit down and have a coffee first? There's a cafeteria in the corner. Hold on, what is there to do with Mirova? You don't want me to let you go, not really. You asked me not to.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
No.
Yes,
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Mirova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm
I mean, like an
suffocatingly
infinite loop.
beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time, so long ago.
But this is intolerably bad. Jesus.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
She's leaving now. But it's fine, I'll see her again in a dream. Hello, Kim. I'm glad you were watching over me while I slept.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Let's solve the fucking case. My sleep was deep and invigorating. Try to cover up the blood, blood seeping out with your hands. Actually, it was a total annihilation, Kim. Swallow the blood and conclude. Let's comb the entire island centimeter by centimeter. That's the next step in the task chain. Just spit out the blood and go back to work. You're a badass like that.
Okay.
At least Kim is still here. And I'm gonna have these quests now. Empathy. What's this? More pills? I didn't even get healed from that sleep. This great blast door must weigh over 10 tons, so rust peels off it.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one, a heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
What's on the other side?
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
How do we open it?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He looks at the door, then at his big brother, then at the lock.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
You're right, we open the big one. Do you see controls anywhere?
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Sure. Careful, these stairs have collapsed.
Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Run your fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is it then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out. They terminate here.
Could this open the blast door?
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
Turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Now can I turn on the lights as well? This feels like an important way to go.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
After you.
I'm scared.
Don't be. I have a gun.
I also have a gun.
I know. It was not easy to acquire.
I know. So I can't turn on the lights, can I?
Dim golden glow.
It's on.
Automatic boot.
Push light interior.
The lighting in the room turns on with
Slide.
a dim ambient orange.
Slide the radio signal. Radio dial, I mean.
The dial slides under the glass, dark and silent. Restoring electric power has not breathed life into it.
What's this? This hatch is jammed shut. Now the question is, do I go up the blast or do I go out here? I think this direction probably. This feels like the way that's not the right way. A firing slit you can see inside. It must have been a direct hit to take out such a large chunk. The distant sound of cargo ship signals horn echo in the water. Since I have ads coming up right now, I'm gonna be right back, get something more to drink. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Here we go. Time to go on adventures with Kim. Our real homie. What do I have equipped? Smokes. Let's go up here first, since it was dark up here. Inside of the fortress, you make out the console and the blast door. The pain in your pelvis makes you wince, then you continue. A weather artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of Revachol. An old medicine cabinet newly stocked with Dramamine. Well, that gives a lot of help.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the mattress.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns. And an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Go on out of the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri.
Tio Moteri.
Contemporary Revacholians prefer Druan, a local blend from the southern islands, or Astra, the legendary cigarette from Grad. Tio Moteri is favored by older men for its paper filter tips, sweet smell, and added tar.
Tio Moteri, the ones we found at Land's End, remember?
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited both locations. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be a smoking spot.
Inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Look through the hole in the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. A small piece of Martinez coastline
Ooh.
opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
Look left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
Look on the right.
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the Whirling in Rags, Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10, the doomed commercial area.
And between the two.
The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling in Rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop, sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
There it is.
Do you have a line of sight to the window?
More than that,
Even with a pair of binoculars, I would be able to see inside the room.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
cheek against a cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger, on a calm day like this.
I could make it. I could make the shot.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Affirmative.
Why didn't we come here before?
Why? We don't go everywhere in a 1,000-meter radius of the crime scene. That's not procedure.
You're right.
He looks north, over the fortification.
You're right, Kim.
Then at the mattress.
They should still be here.
Where?
On this island.
He does not answer, just nods. With his back hunched, he looks around once more and says, he feels uncomfortable suddenly.
We should move now.
Don't know. More fuel. So can I go down here? No way to jump down here without breaking a few bones. Ah, what a few bones. They grow back, right? This winch is broken, the rest has eaten what remains of the chain. So this is a dead end then.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in with a bottle in your hand.
But it's cold.
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth.
No.
Yes, 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 yes.
A bottle in my hand.
Always.
Why?
Perhaps there's someone there, under the water, waiting for you. Where it has always been.
Ill morale, thank you.
Smelling of tutti frutti and betrayal. Maybe you know it's going to hurt.
Raise your sight.
In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez, reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks too. Pine trees and motor lorries, upside down. Islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go. Step in. It's been too long.
Shake your head. Let me save in case something happens. Oh, I can't step in. The game is stopping me. I guess I can't drown myself. So I found the sniper nest. I just need to find a murder weapon. And the actual killer, I guess. Water rushes below, far down below. Time to go out this way. I have a bad feeling. Small white flowers blossom all around you. A rubber dinghy is deflated broken. Here we have him.
old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours.
I don't think we met this guy, right?
Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp.
Are you the fire guy?
The what now? I can't hear you.
Did you recently tell 2 kids to put out a fire to twins?
I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up the position.
The position sounds like a hiding place.
Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. Can't even talk like a grown-up.
You retain your eyesight?
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit.
A shudder of disgust passes his right side. His left side remains motionless.
Did you close the blast door?
I did. And you opened it. How?
A fuel generator, then use the console.
I should have burned that console down.
How did you know I was coming?
Reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
It was not rock and roll, it was sad FM.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station. Phlegmatic, counter-revolutionary dirges. Sadness is a mental illness. A weapon of the bourgeoisie. The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music.
Nice gun you got there.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done.
Is it a Bella McGraw?
It's a 3-Angong 446.
446, that's the right caliber.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
That's the rifle.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
Your weapon has stayed true to you. Mine has stayed true to me to show him the gun in your hand.
Yes. I bet you've killed a lot of people with it. You fascist fuck.
Oh, you have no idea.
Have you come to make me one of them?
His grip on the rifle tightens.
We have come to ask you questions. Nothing more.
The lieutenant puts his hand on his holster.
If you do not comply, we will take you in. Do you understand?
The danger levels here are hard to read. One moment he's a fire, the next a fire gone out.
He's not gonna put the gun down. I don't think that's the right approach here. So I'm gonna say just keep the gun lowered. Like don't threaten or anything.
No.
Oh Jesus.
Put it down now, sir.
Okay, Kim.
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then looks at it lying there.
Like an amputated limb in the sand. He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song.
What did you say?
The future teaches you to be alone.
The present.
The present?
The present to be afraid and cold.
The old man pulls back the hood of his plastic cape and looks up into the sky. It's blue-gray, the same color as the sea. Pick up the gun laying in his hand.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stopped and patched in places with tape and wire.
Inspect it
The
closer.
rifle's in a shabby state. like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangong, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
This uses ejected ammunition 446.
The right type and the right calibre.
Show stole the gun.
No one said it has to be a Belmagrave. We were just guessing.
From ballistics, it could easily have been a Triangong, too.
It doesn't matter if it was made in Shanti Shanti. All it has to do is use jacketed ammunition. And it does.
Stole the gun.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. Some kind of involuntary response. Something is slightly off with his motorics. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession. In time.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol.
Sure.
I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
His eyes turned to the reeds again, didn't they?
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover from the...
From the Insulindian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in 07, trained in the École de Contrôle Orient, and consigned to emergency defense duties in 08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
You've been on this island for 43 years.
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was an Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
How have you survived all this time?
How does anyone survive? I steal
What is this?
supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot. Been passing it in stool, too.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75 than 65. Trouble putting on weight could mean cancer.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns.
You also have Druamine.
We have Druamine and other opiate-based painkillers. You must be in pain.
I have been running out of that stuff.
This is a serious situation. You need to be looked over. We can do it.
There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. Administer morphine. Moribund.
Thank you for clearing that up.
He looks at you, his face parched from the sun and the wind. There's a wince of pain in there somewhere.
You said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
We're not coalition appointed. We just try to help people. That's right, we're with the good guys. But I have secret plans to turn the RCM into a Masovian revolutionary. We're the good guys.
Murderers. You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International. The enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste Insolent. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
Calm down, man. You're gonna get yourself killed.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
You said you were trained and assigned to the Defense Corps.
Trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party. These things used to mean something.
Does a political commissar do?
The old man does not answer. He tilts his silver head and looks at the reeds. You see a small tremor pass through his legs.
His job was to assure the army answers to civilian control and follows the ideology of the Commune.
Scientific communism. A commissaire politique is a night philosopher of the revolution, a future human.
Awakened from shutdown by the promise of ideology.
That means you're a trained communist, right?
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
I'm also communist, I'm a moralist. I'm not really into politics myself.
You're a inert lumpen with a gun.
Detective, we have not come here to discuss ideology. We have come to ask questions regarding a murder investigation.
The old man spits into the fire pit. He does not say anything more. A jitter passes his lower body.
How you concealed yourself all these years?
It was hard in the Thames. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the water at night.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course. Those fucking kips had Marsov coursing through their veins. And others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them. Soon they all went silent. The frequencies dead.
How did you get between here and the mainland?
At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons too. They'd started snitching.
In the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I just...
The weapons cache under St. Ghislaine 22B. In the basement, have you been there?
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Belma Graves, right?
They were damaged beyond use.
I know.
So you've been there?
Sleeping. Some nights, ammo scrounging on others. Those McGraves were shit, even before they corroded. Some had bullets in the chamber, however.
You feel the dots connecting. Little dots on the map he's walked across. Wait, how did he get down there?
How did you access the building?
I didn't have to. Came in through the storm drains.
Storm drains?
There used to be a system that connected the bunkers, tunnels and such, under the church and everywhere. Most of them are gone now, collapsed, just bricks. All the old infrastructure has
There's a small bunker under a Feld building. Have you stayed there?
The propaganda bunker. I used to, but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment, too. Made broadcasts, I think. Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. 2 young boys.
Killed themselves?
A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. No need to go underground anymore. It's better in the ruins, on the ground.
One more question. Do you smoke 2 or 3 cigarettes?
I do.
You ever smoked them on the mainland?
They're good. Plenty of tar. I like that boy on the pack, too. Reminds me of the last century.
Tell me another thing.
The old man looks across the water at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising above it.
What is this place?
It's not an island, Dwat. It's a defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol. And I am its last surviving defender.
What was it used for?
The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. We captured it in '02, retrofitted the fort with an AA gun to defend against an airborne landing. Against the whole world.
You mean the landing, retaking of Revachol?
Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. I later found out on the radio they called it Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
I'm not one of them.
Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people Deathblow?
Murderers, I know what you mean.
You don't know. You haven't seen it. Iblis.
Iblis?
The black-eyed angel.
Shaitan Ahura, the Darkened One.
You said you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too.
Lapse of faith.
You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second is all it took
For what?
for reaction to take hold.
What's reaction?
Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men.
Yes, we all have tiny barcus person in us trying to run away. It wasn't reaction, you were just afraid.
It's the same thing. You haven't seen it. Not really. Not naked. It's impossible not to be afraid.
And this was when?
The lieutenant instinctively looks at his notebook, but does not take it out.
May the 13th, '08. 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky, and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic.
Dark magic?
The combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore into Revachol. It lifted streets from the ground and turned houses into ghosts. We were in the flak tower, huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew the commune would fall. We would all be turned into ash. So I said I was going to the map room.
What then?
I ran. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers underground, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse, frightened of the ordnance all night, and the sound of the rotors in the morning, whirring.
What was that?
Airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. The chain was submerged. I had to swim back. The fortress was half submerged too. Shattered. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. I left them without ideological direction. It was real. I'd seen it. I'd seen it in reality.
Seen what?
The mask of humanity fall from Capital. It has to take it off to kill everyone, everything you love. All the hope and tenderness in the world. It has to take it off just for 1 second to do the deed. And then you see it, as it strangles and beats your friends to death. The sweetest, most courageous people in the world. You see the fear and power in its eyes. Then you know.
What?
That the bourgeois are not human.
You lost your mind? Say nothing, let him finish.
I had to. I had to fight it. I had to never stop.
You've been hiding here for 43 years.
43 years and 10 months.
That's the length of my entire life.
It's too long. It's not how a human being should live. But I couldn't just forget what I saw.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
He looks across the water.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41.
Always waiting.
The old man turns his eyes from the shore and back to you. For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
Girl child revolution?
Always.
I'm afraid she's gone.
The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
What has he done? Perhaps a confession will lighten the load.
What have you done then?
Yes, what? To get things going again? Fan the flame?
There is no flame to fan. There is nothing left of the world, of our dreams.
I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world.
Oh god.
It's a farce.
Now what have you been using that gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood. The lieutenant smells it too.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in a while.
But what?
This is what you live for. This is the shit. The great serotonin jackpot. The solution. Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
I know you want to tell me. Have you killed anyone with that gun in the last week or two?
I don't want to tell you anything, you grotesque murderer.
And why did you think that was a good idea? Don't listen to me. I'm wrong.
God damn it.
all the
Suggestion,
time.
why you gotta do this to me? Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel in the security contractor criminal?
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
The corpse in a ceramic armor hanging behind the whirling in rags. Did you shoot him? The fascist death squad who took a bullet in the mouth on the night of March 4th. His name was Ellis Courtner. Part of the security detail.
Oh yes, that one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
A drop of blood in the saliva. Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession. The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener.
Sure.
The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I don't need your cooperation. I've got this. Show him the gun. We've done ballistics. Point the tower. The shot came from the island.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
Yeah, it's a very nice view.
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you had a long-range rifle in your possession.
The lieutenant softens his voice.
You've been here a long time, Mr. Dras. Too long. You clearly need medical aid.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Done his part.
You said fascist, you're admitting you killed him?
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't you? One twig got broken. Now the others are sad.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
I've got a gun.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistol. I've seen you prance around with that. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn. He saw you. He's watched it happen.
We saved a lot of them. Their leader Titus. We handled that
You
situation.
didn't handle anything. I watched it happen. You let those murderers rip right into them. Got most of them killed. Even the fat one. None of those people mean anything to you. The vultures feed on this city, and you prepare the meal for them.
I did my best.
Get him diverted. Push the gun. Only the gun matters.
So you watched the fight? Did you like what you saw? The mayhem. It was all your doing, your plan. You got them killed.
You don't know anything.
Stop changing the subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
Dramatically ask you, think you have the murder weapon? I'm calling it we have the murder weapon.
Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Murder.
The old man does not say more. He just glances into the recent and twitches once more.
This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little more.
Was am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Claus's
True.
roof. There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. They're revolutionary symbols from the war. Nowhere else, nowhere in all of Martinez have you seen them this spring.
True.
Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now they're gonna come up.
Ow.
Yes, ouch. So good, it hurts. Those were not modern prints.
There were Maybells behind the victim's window.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them. So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
Haven't seen these flowers anywhere else. In Martinez, only here.
They blossom on the islets before. We fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May, before they ruined it.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths? Pinball workshops?
I may.
A young woman called Clagier, ring any bells? These dry flowers are behind her window.
Classier.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
Yes, Clagier hadn't heard her name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city.
You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim.
He turns his sight from the whitening field of flowers and falls silent. Then the muscles in his jaw twitch as spasm.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a smile. A crooked smile. Yet isn't quite voluntary. He's about to burst. Don't leave any loose ends. Get him on everything.
I wonder what brand of boots you're wearing.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa? Some shit.
Show me the soles, please, Mr. Duras.
Fucking imbecile.
The old man stretches out his leg. A black and white spiral pattern covers the sole of the worn-out running shoes on his feet.
The maker is called Sansarique, and the size is 42 to 44.
That's the right size, right?
These are not the unusual horizontal pattern soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size.
The size fits, but not the sole.
It may be simpler than that.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes, it doesn't mean you weren't there, near the room the victim died in, sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The lieutenant gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a killer, but he was still under protection of the law. He was a rapist, and I was saying he didn't deserve it.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
So you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
You can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fists begin to tremble from the anger.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you, while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
Just nod.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase, and I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth.
He begins to smile.
I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her.
Then, a hot flash of rage almost carries the smile away. Some dark peace.
Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white. Or what's left of it, anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own. And so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
The lieutenant asks after a second of silence.
Yes.
A single word is all he gives.
And you were looking at Dan, the victim and a young woman, having sex through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The lieutenant takes out his notebook slowly, very slowly.
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Why were you looking at him that way?
I'm always looking.
He cocks his head to the side and turns his eyes to the city. Another tremor passes on his right side, lower the intensity.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
Helps him see all the shit.
And if you don't like it,
Click.
If it's part of the shit you see.
then you pull the trigger?
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
It's effective
He
critique.
will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. Exploit it. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift. Start with when he first saw him. It will give him a chance to ramble.
Did you foresee the deceased?
3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her galley. Her honor guard came in tow.
Joyce. He means Joyce.
You mean Joyce Messier, the Wild Pines rep?
Wrinkled up whore.
Or a good strong word, I use it often myself. The victim arrived some time after her.
They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio playing, sloppy and drunk. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and Mesk phalangs weren't conscripts. Boys like us. They were whites. All they know is to destroy and hurt.
Whites?
Barely alive. They like to kill while they're on their drugs. After the landing, in the burning years, I would take shots at them. End them. The worst ones, if I had a bullet to spare. I could see they've returned now to show their real face. The face they don't dare show their bourgeois voters back on Mundi. with their families and polyester clothes.
What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder?
Them fucking. I didn't like that.
So you were jealous?
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself, drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore. And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second, writhing. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But you can't have everything.
He wants to see her covered in blood.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
To punish her.
You want to punish her so you kill him?
She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her.
I'm not like that. I don't think that. Men are insane. Shake your head. None of these options are good. What the hell?
The old man raises his gaze. Something glimmers in the corner of his black eye.
How long have you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then, just a spot in the night, moving.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her, smoking. She was nervous, but not scared.
Hiding something?
And beautiful.
And beautiful?
That, too.
How could you see what she looked like? You said it was dark.
The sun came up. Her hair was like cobwebs. She smoked more fags and snorted a line of whatever shit she was on right there. She needed it just to move.
What do you think she hid?
Her passport and tickets to Villiers. And from there to Cachet Brut.
In the free state of Semonine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the Pale.
Some kind of hidden container on the coast. You looked into it?
Yes, after she'd gone. It was a submersible. Well made, actually.
Sloppy. We should have gotten her to tell us about this. Did you take the documents?
No, I put them back. Why would I take them? I'm not going to film. Oh, I mean...
Moving on, did you continue watching her after this?
I did. She had a face like an archipelago, with those birthmarks. And a body, hard and lean and bruised all over. Black and yellow. I could see she's taken a beating. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revishal's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex like animals.
You could tell she was a spook from the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo, and glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
I could see the bruises through the scope of a rifle.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
How does he know those minute details about her body?
It quickly comes to you.
The bruises on her body, any chance you've seen them through a hole in the wall?
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with a knife. Masturbating.
A creepy guy.
Everything in him fills with impossible longing, all at once.
Did you make that hole?
With a clip point knife.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing the moaning and the snorts.
Ever see her through a window on a roof?
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass.
You've been through the secret right behind the Berlin and Regs. Those were your footprints there. You just changed your shoes.
I've been through all of Martinez. Every nook and cranny.
And that too.
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. Funny the way light works. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in. I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting me. I've seen people do some shit, but...
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's pen. A quick glance at you.
We're running ads now, so I'm just gonna be right back real quick. You don't miss most of this stuff. There we go. You heard the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's pen, a quick glance at you.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm an antisocial. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
You had feelings for the woman?
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like stones dripping with water. Is he crying?
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know.
There have been others?
Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something.
Was that why you left the dried flowers behind your window?
No.
He started to shake with his head again, a sunflower on the withered stalk. Why then?
I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of her room on the floor, like she does sometimes.
When was this?
The day after I killed him.
And you brought her Mabel's?
Yes. I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
You wanted to manipulate her?
Maybe. I have these holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you.
A sudden pang of rage.
If you came 10 years ago, I would have killed you.
In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his notes, then nods at you once more.
So in conclusion, it wasn't about him, it was about her.
Her.
He repeats, staring at the ashes, then the reeds. There's a twitch in the corner of his eye.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days.
She got away, but she led us here first. She figured out someone was watching her from the sea fort.
Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week at the island, like she knew. She'd look at night, crying or smoking on the roof, staring right into me. It doesn't matter.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol, the oceanic wind washes 40-story towers. Above them, Lucerne Central Aerodrome, a cocoon suspended in the sky by a web of suspension wiring, encircled by hybrid aircraft.
Look north.
On the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol. Yet still, she smiles among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving, for another, far south. Smaller, distant, hidden, not like the great chandelier she sees sparkle in the night below her. Streetlights, towers, tenements, and water, and across it, a dark strip of ruins, barely visible, if she didn't squint her eyes. He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out, day by day, cigarette by cigarette.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen and done over the years? You could get more out of him. He likes talking. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end this.
Been looking at anything else you haven't liked?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
Rentiers?
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens his back. The familiar put of hatred.
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries. Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
Mr. Clear?
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class.
Don't interrupt.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. In tents, like animals. Like those boom-boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
That's all?
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too. Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Quayamorang, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
Okay then.
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, it's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt, Frisell, is now dead.
Have some questions about this?
We did good when we pushed him under the horse car. Until, in the 30s, those disco whores.
Okay.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating. Boom boom morons on thin ice. Going under. Those are the tent kids.
Disco horse?
Whores.
There was something about the statue on the runabout and syphilis.
Syphilis is a disease Philippe III contracted in a whorehouse. The statue is an abomination.
Abomination.
The bacteria entered his brain and made him squander trillions on sparkling wine, cocainum, and monuments of himself. His son, Philip IV, the insane, contracted syphilis in the womb.
That is technically possible, although Philippe III was not actually syphilitic. He was just mad.
And he still went on to govern Revachol for 25 years. We lost 2 million lives toppling that mode of government. And those grotesque statues too. Hundreds of them.
But it's still there.
What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there.
Because the
Do you know why?
king is holding his statues are indestructible. Because you forgot to take it down.
Forgot? The party had each of the 141 Philippian monuments detonated with plastic explosives. We were pedantic about carrying out the order. No. Some advertising cockroaches used their accumulated capital to erect a new,
Sorry about that.
ironic version of it. Art is a bourgeois establishment. It's an affront to humanity.
Wait, the bullet hole in Philippe's heart. The statue had been shot. That was him. It had to be. He's already proven capable of taking a far more complicated shot from here.
The fat Union man let them put it there. Corrupt as he is. Probably got a fat check for it too. Shared with the law.
He keeps having opinions about the Union's leadership.
You mentioned the Union is social democratic.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true enemy of the proletariat. Placating the masses.
Disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiarity with the Union's top brass.
Who's a disappointment ever clear?
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass. I mean, the brains of the operation. The smart one.
Edgar.
You mean Edgar, Everett's brother?
He talks a big game about uprising and social base. They must have sent the smart one to some university in Le Jardin, where it's alienation this and hegemony that.
He's been sweet-talked by this Edgar. They must have met in person for such animosity to have developed.
We're not the first people you've met from the city, are we?
You can't live alone.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time. Nothing happens in Martinez without them knowing.
Of course. Maybe the Clears asked him to. Don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything else first.
I'm not listening to your suggestion.
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat. As to Edgar, I'm not doing anything for that swine again.
Again? What have you done for Edgar before?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomics. They didn't stick. We parted ways.
Okay, he didn't do the hanged man for them. But he's insinuating something.
What was the deal between him and Edgar?
The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water. Dark, cold water.
But years ago, when you met Edgar, the Clares didn't run the Union yet, did they?
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist behind the dark
Who
veil.
did?
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader so hot on mutual cooperation. And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder and a deal maker.
Bordering on sentimentality, it drips out of him. Tempered by something familiar to you.
Yeah.
A familiar rage.
She was also a woman, wasn't she, like the clergy?
She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Had a Barbara Muskova bag over her shoulder that she liked to bring to work.
And then she just disappeared?
Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piss stain.
No, that's not quite it.
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her personally. But that wasn't really her daughter, was it?
No, I guess it was not.
You could swear you see the embers glow again under his eyes in the dust. Edgar had someone make the call. Why is that, Mr. Draws?
She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is. The bend in the river. The truth.
Why?
Because she was dead.
How come?
Because the cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal, grasping her tit and drowned. Or bled. Hard to say. It was a sloppy job, on a moving target. She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins are black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm. She tried to cross the canal, heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her. And the ruins.
It was you make a motion like shooting a rifle. You shot her.
Someone shot her. Or maybe the cow just fell. My memory is full of holes. All I know is...
Another big spike of rage. Different from the one he has for her.
Nothing changed. Not in the material base. Not in the hegemony. There was no uprising. Just words. The Union fizzled. Sogged. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Edgar didn't keep his part of the deal. If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on Edgar, you could walk.
That's not gonna
Track
happen.
everything you've done and process you as a POW. You were in a war. You were on assignment. We could even extradite you to the Samaran People's Republic.
A degenerate worker state. Go shit. No, thank you. I'm Revacholian. My days are short. I will rot away here, in a moral intern cell. I will not testify to anything.
But you did do it.
I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. I didn't live and fight for 40 years to end up as a collaborationist. I've heard it on Channel 8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol, late night. Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
The boom 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 morons on the ice.
They were boom boom imbeciles. At least they're not there anymore. What more is there to say? They're duped by bourgeois culture. I've seen that kind pop up, like worms after the rain.
What more is there to say? You've always got something to say.
I left him in the church. The boom boom is now in the church.
I don't think now is the time for this, officer.
To no avail.
I saw you. Serves that pigsty right to have them in there. Ghoulish sarcophagus. The ecclesiastes are all pedophiles.
By the cock parading on his colorful uniform, you mean Renee?
Every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. I've always loathed that game. That is not a working class game. I don't care what they say on Radio June. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot's plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A Patank maniac race traitor.
Just not.
I remember him. I remember him from Lanos. Not him personally, his make and model. There were tens of thousands of them. I thought we took them all out before the liberals came to their rescue. We missed one. That one.
With a shaky finger, he points the city towards the crater near the plaza where a lonely pine tree stands.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today. Not even Gaston. Alone.
There's no one there?
Fat and plump. Like a pheasant. Just begging to be popped off. Please, Mr. Dross. Shoot me.
Jesus.
He whispers with such predatory hunger. It borders on longing.
You'd like to kill him?
Not yet. I like to look at him strut around, place the crosshair on his medals, right on his face, and just fiddle the trigger. Think about it. Let the bonbon melt in my mouth.
A treat. Better served for later. He's a pleasure delayer.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think, no, don't waste it. Put this lead in that cock, Rene. For the boys he killed. And then I look at him throw those balls and I suddenly feel better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him. Haven't seen him around lately, strutting around. Must be down with arthritis. I hope it hurts like hell. I hope he sweats blood.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
I think so.
No,
Yes.
I waited too long. I waited too long and now he's dead?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dras. I understand you knew him for a long time.
They're all dead now. Fuck it.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these islands. His health...
Yeah. You had 1,000 chances to kill him.
And I blew them all. What does it matter now? He's gone. Ancient dust.
You cared about him?
All human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing his head explode. Now, God damn this world.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Are you okay, Mr. Dros, to go on?
You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die. All the other plans we had. To love. To colonize the Pale. It's all fucked.
It doesn't look like he is. Okay.
I'm glad we talked about this now.
Glad we talked about what?
I should try this roll, and if I fail, I'm just gonna back off and then try again.
For a 60-year-old man with stomach trouble, who spent his entire life alone on an uninhabited island, he seems surprisingly fit.
That's it, squint at him.
He's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished. But that's it. You can see no more by looking at his slouched frame. The moment passes.
So, composure.
I ain't going anywhere.
I need to... Oh my god, I have so many skill points. There we go. I'm gonna guarantee that I succeed this. I think that's all I have. No negative. Quick save.
The old man stares
97%.
at the logs. It's like he's forgotten you're there. What strikes you about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. It's precisely what you could not see before. For a man who spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild.
He's surprisingly okay.
Indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing complicated ideas. Above all, he seems animated.
Animated by what?
It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures, thought processes cut off like threads, as he just stares at the logs or the reeds. He also suffers mood swings, bubbling to the surface, unconstrained by his nervous system.
Dementia?
You've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different. When his thoughts move, they are lucid, keen even, not senile. Is it some kind of substance damage? Like he's addicted to something? Not only the painkillers he's clearly on.
Are you on some kind of a psychoactive substance?
No. I won't be stuffed full of shit like the rest of this city.
You said you take painkillers.
I take them to cope with pain. The people of this city use painkillers because they have pain. Untreated illnesses, not enough money for a greedy doctor.
He is indeed very lucid at times. It's not a downer, rather an upper, judging by his snaps.
How about Pyrrholidon?
I don't know what that is.
Are you on amphetamines?
Like some kind of decadent rock star.
Are you okay? How's your memory?
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane people.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course. Could it be a symptom of overdosing on something? Something even you have not tried? Keep your eyes peeled.
You're under arrest for the murder of Alice Courtney.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
To the what?
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
Do you understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the reeds, eyes submerged in growing terror.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead. Pupils are dilated too. Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
A red check. Oh, please tell me I get this one. 42.
There it is again. To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other. But then, in the middle of it,
What?
something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat.
Kim, do you hear that?
What?
What are you talking about? Is this... really us?
Your skin crawls.
Dodge. What the hell is that? What the fuck is going on?
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
A giant stick insect?
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you, with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand rise instinctively.
I think I've finally gone insane.
You feel the lieutenant's hand on your back, and then you hear him say 4 words.
I can see it.
What?
If he can see it too, then you're not totally insane. But that would mean it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence, its limbs long and slender.
That makes no sense.
Very careful.
The lieutenant whispers, then takes a step towards the giant arthropod. Let me save. It looks really
The
cool.
creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. The segmented antennae move with apprehension, searching for something that's not there. Take long, deep breaths. Slow down your pulse. Don't move yet, and when you do, be light as a feather. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Listen carefully.
Ch, 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 s, ch, 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 s.
This is the Insulidian phasmid.
It is.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open, extremely carefully. It's the camera.
No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
Are you sure you won't scare it off?
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the phasmid's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear.
I am not palatable. Do not eat me. I am afraid.
Take the picture.
With the sound of metal sliding against metal, the lieutenant reveals the lens. The glass glints in his hand as he begins to slide in an ampoule. You see the phasmid turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. The motions are quick, sudden.
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss. You're right. It could scare it away. I need a better moment when it's not looking.
I'll wait. I'm on standby,
Good.
he thinks, his hands sweaty around the machine. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air. Slowly.
Say something to it quietly, something like, don't be afraid.
Nothing changes in the cyclical brain motion of the creature's limbs. They are porcelain white on the inside and reed-colored on the out. Beige, light brown, and striped. You are unsure if it is scared or not. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning.
I need electrochemistry.
We can't just leave it standing there. We have to do something, detective. It could be connected somehow even.
I'm gonna fail this check problem. If so, I'm gonna reload. Yeah. I wanna see if I can do that check.
You barely get to take one step.
Because that's an interesting check. Electrochemistry. I shouldn't have used all my million skill points, shouldn't I? Wait, what? Oh, did a quick save afterwards? Wait, what? So, can you not load at this point?
What is it? What do you want?
Something is very wrong with him now. Nothing.
Well, that's interesting. Huh. Now I can't even talk to him.
The old
There we
man
go.
stares despondently at the lock. What struck?
I'm just gonna go
It's
through
a
this
mist.
then.
Is it some kind of substance?
No,
There it is. Could it be a symptom of over?
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The problem is I'm probably not gonna succeed this roll now.
Your wave. Do you?
but no.
He sweat. Pupils are.
Your confirmation is not required, sir.
You thought you heard something,
Maybe we could all fit in there. Actually, no, not really.
but then who watches him while you're coming back?
You come back for me? How about
What is this?
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
this is no harmless old man.
This fucking...
No, listen. Listen now.
No, it would take a whole day on this island.
This world. The wind is cold. Your skin is crawling suddenly.
So I don't even have to succeed the roll.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs
Uh.
unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb.
What are you talking about? There's nothing.
The stick and you feel your legs shaking. You feel the lieutenant's hand.
I can see it.
If
Is
he-
it
But that
bugged?
it's real.
Be very, very...
It's apparently invisible. I need electrochemistry anyways. It must be bugged then. So if I save here, can I, just out of curiosity, is it actually here just invisible?
The creature stands
Oh, okay.
on long stilt-like legs. The
Well, I
segmented
need to load again since I didn't actually do electrochemistry. I actually need to attach or equip the electrochemistry stuff here. And I'm going to I think I only have these clothes. Electrochemistry, I have no negatives. Let me take electrochemistry points as well. And then quick save.
The creature stands. The segmented reed-like top. The hiss is different from the strings you heard
Oh my
before.
god.
It says something else in a lower pitch.
Even with all of this, it's still only 8%. With 8% electrochemistry, what's boosting? Well, now the game is frozen. Apparently the game is just frozen now. Alright, let me do this then. I will have to restart the game. One thing I noticed is Disco Elysium is a lot more bugged than Zero Parade. So give me one moment to boot it up. Hey, flowers. Hey, Josie. Yeah, exactly at 12. 12 must be a special time. Okay. So now the creature is here as well. So what I'm looking for is physique. Anything that boosts physique. Alcohol does. It's just alcohol. Come on, can this crap work for once? Let's see if this works this time.
The creature stands on the segment. Read like the hiss is different from the strings you heard
28% chance.
before. It says something else.
I'm gonna roll until I succeed this. If I do it this way, it's gonna be 28% chance every time, which in theory means 4 attempts. So, for some reason, this game is like really buggy for me. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if it was that way for everyone,
Creature
but
stand. Read the hiss is different from the strings you heard before.
I'm never gonna succeed this
Says
roll, am I?
something else in a lower pitch. You
So for some reason I have to like equip it and unequip it like twice for it to even register. It's that way with every item I've used.
The creature stands. Read the hiss is different from the strings you heard.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna get this roll.
It says something else in a lower pitch.
Normally I wouldn't really save scum like this, but I'm just very curious about this option since it's such a different scenario than what I would ever expect from this game.
The creatures, the segment read like the hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
One of these attempts I will succeed. Harry the alcoholic.
The creatures, read like the hiss is different from the strings you heard
Oh
before.
my god.
It says something else.
Fine, I'll try 2 more times. If I fail both of those times, I'm just gonna move on with life.
You barely. It's blending in. Where?
With a 28% chance, it should only take me 4 attempts to actually succeed, but we'll see. It's not looking good.
The creature stand. The segment read like the hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Okay, I'll try once more. If not, I'll just ignore this part, I guess.
The creature stand. The segment read like the hiss is different from the strings you heard
Nah.
before. It says
Maybe it's not
something
possible
else
to get it.
in a lower
I have
pitch.
met another red chick where it's not actually possible.
You barely get to take one step. The invertebrate reacts with uncanny speed, skating away across the water. It's gone, like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but rings on the sea's calm mirror. It's blending into the tufts of reeds in the distance, moving from islet to islet.
Where? Where did it go?
You never had a chance. There was something off the moment you approached it. It was scared of you, of humans.
Damn, we should have helped the cryptozoologists.
Help them? I don't see what more we could have done.
We could have learned something about the Phasmid's behavior, search for it with them.
I know. We should have. It's my fault too.
The slip of photo paper still drying in his hand, just hanging there for a second.
Relax. Now that you know it's here, how long can it hide?
I think it went into the reeds there on the islet.
Looks like he doesn't like to stay out in the open for long.
How did it do with that? Glide?
It appears the insect can walk on water, like a water strider, you know? It's almost as fast. Uncanny.
Did it get it? Did you get the picture?
He shakes his head in silence, an expression on his face that you've never seen there before.
Say nothing, swallow it.
It's just a blur.
What now?
What now?
Is it dirt and black?
Our suspect's not looking so good. We should check him over. Also, it looks like it has some kind of nest there. Maybe there's proof in there.
In the reeds, where the Phasmid was hiding, you see a little flash of white. Porcelain white.
Fairweather T500 helmet. And a scope. I can use this helmet. Okay, so is there anything else here? I don't think so. What does my journal say? Inspect the Phasmid.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
You have no choice.
Something is very wrong with him now.
How could you not see the Phasmid?
Mr. Dras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking, like an addict of some terrible substance.
Wave your hand in front of his eyes.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
We found some things in the Phasmid's nest, Mr. Dras.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
I'm going to let you rest now.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland, to get help. He'll be safe here, if we don't take too long.
Sure. It's here, yeah. Whoop whoop. Let's go. How goes it? It goes well. I am probably like minutes away from being finished with this game, I'm assuming. How about you? Slept not much, I assume, but
Skiff is swaying on the waves.
Let's.
I hope you're at least feeling well.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you.
Yeah, the lady wants her boat back.
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought him.
Says the man with the sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
You look like a fucking clown, Harry.
Yeah, well, fuck
Not
you.
like a funny police officer, but like a real-life, full-time, buy-in-the-face, unicycle-riding circus employee.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've
Thank you for the
just
hydrate.
seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
No one else seemed to be bothered by my sign.
Bothered by it? Harry, you're a goddamn cop. They're afraid of you.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes, that has always explained it.
This is not the first time he's seen you all decked out in Waka.
Vic, calm down.
Worry people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Oh, there's looking at him blind.
I'm your
Yeah, I know,
goddamn
right.
partner, Jean Vicomar.
I don't even know if
This
it
is your
matters at this
special
point, to be
task
honest.
force, or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trant Heidelstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
I've already found the murder and the weapon and all that kind of stuff.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisoragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
The two aren't mutually
Exactly.
exclusive.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Way to feed me to the wolves. Okay, you gotta have my back. Let's destroy
It's
them.
good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Which is warm, reflecting the lieutenant's in the tiniest of smiles.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
What is this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit. Kid.
What?
What an interesting Monica.
So Trent Heidelstam turns out to be a special consultant turned duped again. You mentioned that task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah, I get it. Major Crimes Unit.
He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Where have you been all this time?
Where have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Why would they leave a literal police god?
You were crying hysterically. You were drunk, breaking things, being emotionally abusive. You said we were going into the abyss. None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told us to.
So Trent Heidelstam turns out to be a special consultant?
Yes, I'm Trant Heilerstam. I never said I wasn't Trant Heilerstam.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
None of this is ringing any bells?
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Detective God. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, pound, and so on.
Interesting.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
I drank so much I lost my memory and now I'm slowly recovering it.
He is. He's getting better. And I can confirm that he drank a lot of alcohol prior to it happening.
I believe he drank. People do that, especially this one. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember not remembering.
Huh. Great.
The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the Next World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Oh, really?
No. Now we discuss that.
Take a ride?
What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Holland is in the ocean.
Yes, in the ocean, under the sea. Our work vehicle, with fishing clams and other sea shit.
I'm gonna blind them. I thought the killer would be underwater, he wasn't.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Underwater killer. So funny, Harry. Thank you for fucking me.
Welcome back. It's only 5 AM and it's already so hot out. Yeah, some days are just
Thank
horrible.
you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right?
Good, fuck
You're
you.
gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die.
Sounds like we're both getting the short
Doesn't
end.
matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got my badge right here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Catch it. Hell yeah.
Not today, badge.
Behold my badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and gun are natural stakes, not achievements.
Exactly, I've achieved this.
What is it with all these material objects?
Gun, just repeat gun. My gun is right there, showing the wheel, there's 9mm. I have a new gun now, or Ruby's gun. I upgraded my gun to a rifle. Gun, behold all my guns. If anything, I need more hands. Show off your 2 pistols and 2 rifles.
I don't care about your collection. You hoarding freak.
Don't call me a
Is one
hoarding
of them
freak.
your service weapon? I only want to know about that one gun.
Yeah, I got him. Showed him the boring hand sidearm.
He has it. and he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
It doesn't even matter, then I found my gun. I'm not drunk, I haven't started drinking again. Lie.
So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then?
Probably because I haven't showered in a week.
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Hold on, I just haven't washed myself after the autopsy.
Without a reply, the satellite officer covers his nose.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a week, I'm sorry I smelled bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
I mean, she wasn't even...
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Clearly that was some kind of spy for us, specially trained. Not taking it in was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well, if she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, the one who shot herself, in the head.
Yeah, I'm not even...
Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote.
It got me where I am now.
7 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
But who
He did
cares?
everything he could. We did everything we could.
It's not like I shot
Company
him.
hired and vetted mercenaries.
Well, a couple of them, but...
Lieutenant Dubois could between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yes, what he said. I also solved the case. It solved all of it. Yes, it was a massacre we got wiped. Where the hell were you? The firefight is a trivial matter compared to the greatest discovery of this century. I solved the case too.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
Sure.
It's so much better if he does this. 1,000,000 times better.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation. You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
Hakim loves me.
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
I call it power up.
The man sighs deeply.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke, but now I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20 times a day.
Because it's the catchphrase.
It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again, for a police officer, is a little odd.
You should yell something.
My policeman of the state to come.
The RCM consists of policemen of the state that is, so a little discrepancy there. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation drug he uses to induce visions. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
That's the best kind of cop to be.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
New species?
A colossal stick insect, 3 meters tall. It's on the island, camouflage as the reeds. It unfolded from them. I did not, unfortunately, get a photo, but I believe it may have been the Insulindian phasmid. I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM. I do not make up encounters with cryptids to spice up my day. I am very, very sane.
I think it's less sane after you spent a week with me.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian Phasmid, then it was the Insulindian Phasmid.
Boom shakalaka. It's incredible, but it was real.
Lieutenant, is it somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the Phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Yes, the Phasmid may have contributed to his mental state in some way over the years.
So it is connected.
Yeah.
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be signs of it in the reeds. If we found the Insulindian Phasmid, well, that would be absolutely exceptional. The PR value alone.
There, you need to make your case now. The floor is all yours. He prepared it well.
I also started a nightclub. The Phasmid was female, the reeds are his nest. The killer, we have strong motive for him. The previous head of the Divergers unit was assassinated by our killer. I think talking about the motive is best.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Wait for the motive, please.
Of course, excuse me. I just thought it was noteworthy.
Nah.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude on the islands of this bay. And trauma too. He himself gave a political reason. In his mind, he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
It's more than that, a perfect folding mechanism like the Phasmid. It's my masterpiece that teaches in cop school.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Yeah, so what?
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it. It's just a little celebration.
The previous head of the Borderers Union was assassinated.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrart and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoticed.
Understood, of course.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
So I found a missing person.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
I didn't know I found
The
him.
body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
I confiscated drugs from Kuno's dad.
Who's Kuno?
You don't want to know.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I mean, at this point, anything is but the drink.
It was female, the resource nest.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
It was definitely female.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
It had gathered items in the nest, a helmet and a scope.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
I still think it was female.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. It must be robust if it can move a whole helmet with its limbs.
It had mandibles that looked like hair and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. It's a toughie that you don't have a photo. This would look very, very flashy in the papers. None of it says vigilante murderers to me at all.
So is it actually
Great PR.
possible to get a photo of it?
I tried to, but I only got a blur.
We can still work. Cop discovers new species in there. I know a good guy in La Majeste, but only after the École Supérieure people find it. This cannot be done by French people.
It needs to be white coats and glassware for this fly. We need professionals.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
So what do you say? You wanna take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Exactly.
So I have to. Jude,
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
I can ask about who I
Man looks
am.
westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Kim, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
I went to investigate, come work at Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Come on,
This
Kim.
truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one.
Let's be partners, Kim. We will solve anything.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
He's really considering it.
Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're
You're
not
a
gym
wizard,
teacher
Harry.
anymore, but
But before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That does explain a lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the shot put, your inexplicable facial hair.
The collection of fallen sportswear I've ever missed.
Some of your more old-school wording choices. Your posture, even. The constant stretches.
And this guy, too. God, even this javelin-throwing freak here.
Why did I join the RCM then?
the regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
I basically ran everywhere. Precinct 41, what kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trond brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of
Like
wooden
Riot?
houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmair? Yes. Dubois? Yes. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Yeah. He's even helping me now. I was here. Nice. So are there more than one ending, or is it basically just the same thing anyways? I don't know. Was interesting. That guy's name is Cash the Queer. It's crazy. Nice. We succeeded then. You missed the good ending by punching Kuno. What do you mean punching Kuno was the good ending? So, thoughts on the game. I think this game is generally very good. And I guess I'm gonna have to like compare it to Zero Parades because they're both kind of like the same style and from the same studio and stuff. This game has more humor. It's like more comedic, and I would say sometimes better written. But I wasn't really that invested in this story compared to Zero Parades. This music is kind of loud, to be honest. I didn't feel like the story here was that interesting. I mean, Harry is a more interesting character than Cascade. But at the same time, it felt kinda like slow, as if not much was happening. And the ending didn't really hit that hard. The ending was kinda just You go to the island and then you talk to a guy for like half an hour or almost an hour, and then that's your bad guy. So I was expecting more from the ending, like some more interesting stuff. Like a plot twist or anything like that. But there was no plot twist. But yeah, I mean, the game is good. The music is better than in Zero Parades. In Zero Parade is kind of like fainted out in the background and you don't really pay attention to it, but here the music, especially around the roundabout, is really nice. Kuno is John Wikwamere. Haha, peace. Ida May is one of the program. It's fun to see all these people that voice the people. But yeah, it was an entertaining experience. I don't regret it. That's how I feel about the Zone every time, every stream. I don't regret it. Well, I'm glad you don't regret it. If you did, I would be doing something wrong. Dot Major. Kyle James. So are there different voice actors for the original and the whatever it's called edition? I don't remember. I guess for maybe some voice lines. Final Cut translated by. So yeah. I guess I've played both of these now. The question is, what am I gonna replace this day with now? I'm gonna need to fill this day with something else from this point onward. I'm gonna have to check through my games list later. See if there's anything that has the same vibe or something. Let me be 1244. I will have a quick look. Oh. If you guys have any suggestions for what I should replace this day with, you can just throw them my way and I'll take it into consideration. Why is it so difficult to find people? Date everything. Maybe. So many people worked on this game, Jesus. I am impressed. The writing and voice acting is 10 out of 10. Nice. Forested on flowers. I will keep it in mind. Is there anyone? Why are there so few people reading now? Jesus. Yeah, we managed to finish the credits, guys. Credits 100%. Are there any stats or anything in this game? Like, does it say if I completed a quest? Nah. That is unfortunate. I did such a good job. Let me do... I think I'm just gonna find someone to raid now and wrap up early today. And then figure out something for the future days. I was hoping there would be someone online, but nobody is. And there's almost nobody streaming anything. Maybe I just wrap up. Let me try this. Is this guy fine? Honestly, I'm just not even gonna look for some to raid right now. It's hard finding people sometimes. So I'm just gonna wrap up here, and I'll look through my library and find something for next week. Until then, thanks for hanging out, chilling, vibing, and I'll see you tomorrow.